The mooncake simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Penyan Yuding, Yang, Jiaping Jiat 6.2, Yaliang Bng is a Chinese bakery product traditionally eaten during the Mid-Autumn Festival. The festival is for lunar appreciation and moon watching, when mooncakes are regarded as an indispensable delicacy. Mooncakes are offered between friends or on family gatherings while celebrating the festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival is one of the 4 most important Chinese festivals. Typical mooncakes are round pastries, measuring about 10 centimeters in diameter and 34 centimeters thick, and are commonly eaten in the southern and northern Chinese regions. A rich thick filling usually made from red bean or lotus seed paste is surrounded by a thin 23 mm crust and may contain yolks from salted duck eggs. Mooncakes are usually eaten in small wedges accompanied by tea. Today, it is customary for businessmen and families to present them to their clients or relatives as presents, helping to fuel a demand for high-end mooncakes. Due to China's influence, mooncakes and Mid-Autumn Festival are also enjoyed and celebrated in other parts of Asia. Mooncakes have also appeared in Western countries as a form of delicacy. General description: most mooncakes consist of a thick, tender pastry skin enveloping a sweet, dense filling, and may contain 1 or more whole salted egg yolks in their center as the symbol of the full moon. Very rarely, mooncakes are also served steamed or fried. Traditional mooncakes have an imprint on top consisting of the Chinese characters for longevity or harmony, as well as the name of the bakery and the filling inside. Imprints of the moon, Lady Chang'e on the moon, flowers, vines, or a rabbit symbol of the moon may surround the characters for additional decoration. History: Mid-Autumn Festival. The festival is intricately linked to legends of Chang'e, the mythical moon goddess of immortality. According to the Liji, an ancient Chinese book recording customs and ceremonies, the Chinese emperor should offer sacrifices to the sun in spring and the moon in autumn. The 15th day of the 8th lunar month is the day called mid-autumn. The night on the 15th of the 8th lunar month is also called Night of the Moon. Because of its central role in the Mid-Autumn Festival, mooncakes remain popular even in recent years. For many, they form a central part of the Mid-Autumn Festival experience such that it is now commonly known as Mooncake Festival. Ming Revolution. There is a folk tale about the overthrow of Mongol rule facilitated by messages smuggled in mooncakes. Mooncakes were used by the Ming revolutionaries in their effort to overthrow the Mongolian rulers of China at the end of the Yuan dynasty. The idea is said to have been conceived by Zhu Yuanzhang and his advisor Liu Bowen, who circulated a rumor that a deadly plague of Puzichengui was spreading and that the only way to prevent it was to eat special mooncakes, which would instantly revive and give special powers to the user. This prompted the quick distribution of mooncakes. The mooncakes contained a secret message coordinating the Han Chinese revolt on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. Another method of hiding a message was to print it on the surfaces of mooncakes, which came in packages of 4, as a simple puzzle or mosaic. To read the message, each of the 4 mooncakes was cut into 4 parts. The resulting 16 pieces were pieced together to reveal the message. The pieces of mooncake were then eaten to destroy the message. Traditional styles. Fillings. Many types of fillings can be found in traditional mooncakes according to the region's culture. Original research. Lotus seed paste, LON-RNG, considered by some not in citation given to be the original and most luxurious mooncake filling. Lotus paste filling is found in all types of mooncakes. White lotus paste commands an even higher premium. Due to the high price of lotus paste, white kidney bean paste is sometimes used as a filler. Sweet bean paste. A number of pastes are common fillings found in Chinese desserts. Although red bean paste, made from azuki beans, is the most common worldwide, there are regional and original preferences for bean paste made from mung beans, as well as black beans. Jujube paste. Sweet paste is made from the ripe fruits of the jujube date plant. The paste is dark red in color, a little fruity/smoky in flavor, and slightly sour in taste. Depending on the quality of the paste, jujube paste may be confused with red bean paste, which is sometimes used as a filler. 5 kernels, WRN, or mixed nuts. A filling consisting of 5 types of nuts and seeds, coarsely chopped, is held together with maltose syrup. Recipes differ from region to region, but commonly used nuts and seeds include walnuts, pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, peanuts, sesame seeds, or almonds. In addition, the mixture will usually contain candied winter melon, jinhua ham, or pieces of rock sugar as additional flavoring. Crusts. Traditional mooncakes vary widely depending on the region where they are produced. Most regions produce them with many types of fillings, but with only one type of crust. Although vegetarian mooncakes may use vegetable oil, many mooncakes use lard in their recipes. 3 types of mooncake crust are used in Chinese cuisine. Citation needed. Chewy. This crust has a reddish-brown tone and glossy sheen. It is the most common type of crust used on Cantonese-style mooncakes. It is also the most commonly seen type of mooncake in North America and many Western countries. Chewy mooncake crusts are made using a combination of thick sugar syrup, lye water, sodium carbonate Na2CO3, flour, and oil, thus giving this crust its rich taste and a chewy yet tender texture. Chewiness can be increased further by adding maltose syrup to the mixture. The dough is also baked into fish or piglet-shaped Chinese, Cantonese yljygbng, literally piglet biscuits, and sold at bakeries as a chewy snack. They often come individually packaged in small plastic baskets, to symbolize fish being caught or piglets being bound for sale. Flaky crusts are most indicative of Suzhou and Taiwan-style mooncakes. The dough is made by rolling together alternating layers of oily dough and flour that has been stir-fried in oil. This crust has a texture similar to puff pastry. Tender mooncakes from certain provinces of China which are often made to be tender rather than flaky or chewy. The texture of this type of mooncake crust is similar to the short crust pastry used in Western pie crusts or tart shells. Tender crusts are made mainly of a homogeneous mix of sugar, oil, flour, and water. This type of crust is also commonly used in other type of Chinese pastries, such as the egg tart. Regional variations in China. There are many regional variants of the mooncake. Types of traditional mooncake include original research. Beijing-style mooncake. This style has 2 variations. One, called Diqiang, was influenced by the Suzhou-style mooncake. It has a light, foamy dough as opposed to a flaky one. The other variation, called Fanmao, has a flaky, white dough. The 2 most popular fillings are the mountain hawthorn and wisteria blossom flavors. The Beijing-style mooncake is often meticulously decorated. Cantonese-style mooncake. Originating from Guangdong and Guangxi provinces, the Cantonese mooncakes has multiple variations. The ingredients used for the fillings are various lotus seed paste, melon seed paste, nuts, ham, chicken, duck, roast pork, mushrooms, egg yolks, etc. More elaborate versions contain 4 egg yolks, representing the 4 phases of the moon. Recent contemporary forms, albeit non-traditional, sold in Hong Kong are even made from chocolate, ice cream, or jelly. Shanghai-style mooncake. THS style is made from short crust pastry which is rich, crumbly, and buttery crust like pie dough. The most popular fillings are similar to those sweet Cantonese-style mooncakes such as sweetened red bean paste, lotus seed paste, taro paste with egg yolks in the middle of the filling. Hong Kong-style mooncake. Hong Kong has gained its own style of mooncakes. While Hong Kongers typically eat Cantonese-style mooncakes, local inventions such as snow skin mooncake have been appearing over the last few decades. Kaishan-style mooncake. This is another flaky crust variety, but is larger in size than the Suzhou variety. It is close in diameter to the Cantonese style, but thinner. A variety of fillings are used, but the aroma of lard after roasting is emphasized. Ningbo-style mooncake. This style is also inspired by the Suzhou style. It is prevalent in Zhejiang province, and has a compact covering. The fillings are either seaweed or ham. It is also known for its spicy and salty flavor. Suzhou-style mooncake. This style began more than 1,000 years ago, and is known for its layers of flaky dough and generous allotment of sugar and lard. Within this regional type, there are more than a dozen variations. It is also smaller than most other regional varieties. Suzhou-style mooncakes feature both sweet and savory types, the latter served hot and usually filled with pork mince. Filling made from salt and pepper, gine are common in flaky Suzhou-style mooncakes. Yunnan-style mooncake, also known as Tito to the residents, its distinctive feature is the combination of various flours for the dough, and includes rice flour, wheat flour, and buckwheat flour. Most of the variations are sweet. Contemporary styles. Over time, both the crusts and the composition of the fillings of mooncakes have diversified, in particular due to a commercial need to drive up sales in the face of intense competition between producers and from other food types. Part of these trends are also to cater to changing taste preferences, and because people are more health conscious. Most of these contemporary styles were therefore especially prominent amongst the cosmopolitan and younger Chinese and amongst the overseas Chinese community, although traditional mooncakes are often sold alongside contemporary ones to cater to individual preferences. Some of the earliest forms of diversification were by changing the fillings with ingredients considered unusual then. Taro paste, pineapple, and durian were amongst the first to be introduced, especially amongst the overseas Chinese communities in Southeast Asia. Citation needed. The crust itself also evolved, particularly with the introduction of snow skin mooncake. It is different from the traditional mooncake. The snow skin mooncake needs to be stored inside a refrigerator and is white on the outside. Traditionally, the color white means something bad in China. For example, people will wear a white collar to a funeral. However, this kind of white-colored mooncake is popular with teenagers. Miniature mooncakes also appeared, in part to allow for easier individual consumption without the need to cut the large cakes. To adapt to today's health-conscious lifestyle, fat-free mooncakes also appeared. Some are made of yogurt, jelly, and fat-free ice cream. Customers pick and choose the size and filling of mooncakes that suits their taste and diet. For added hygiene, each cake is often wrapped in airtight plastic, accompanied by a tiny food preserver packet. Contemporary-style mooncakes, while increasingly popular, have their detractors. Pricey ingredients have pushed up prices, causing worry of a mooncake bubble forming in China. Food critics sometimes point out that chocolate mooncakes are in reality just chocolate shaped into mooncakes, and not mooncakes made of chocolate, while others complain that food chains appear intent on coming up with exotic flavors to take advantage of the market, without much thought for how well the tastes fuse together. Fillings. Fillings in contemporary-style mooncakes has diversified to include just about anything which can be made into a paste. Mooncakes containing taro paste and pineapple, which were considered novelty items at their time of invention, have in recent years become commonplace items. In addition, filling with ingredients such as coffee, chocolate, nuts, walnuts, mixed nuts, etc., fruits, prunes, pineapples, melons, lychees, etc., vegetables, sweet potatoes, etc., and even ham have been added to give a modern twist to the traditional recipes. Some other examples include cream cheese, chicken floss, tiramisu, green tea, pandan, purple yam, durian, ice cream variety of flavors, chocolate, strawberry, coffee, peanut, mango pomelo sago, lava custard. Traditional Chinese delicacies such as ginseng and bird's nest were soon followed by abalone and Shark Tank. Foreign food companies have also tried to catch in. Haagen-Dazs were one of the first to create an ice cream mooncake, with a choice of either the traditional, snow skin, or Belgian/Swiss white, milk, and dark chocolate crusts. Other ice cream and restaurant chains soon followed up with their own versions. Other Western ingredients, including champagne ganache, malt whiskey, volcanic salt caramel, and even black truffles, caviar and foie gras, have made it into mooncakes. Crusts. Snowy mooncakes first appeared on the market in the early 1980s. These non-baked, chilled mooncakes usually come with two types of crusts. Glutinous rice, a crust with texture similar to that of a mochi. This is a snow skin mooncake. These mooncakes are known colloquially as snow skin mooncakes, ice skin mooncakes, or snowy mooncakes, or jelly, a crust made of gelling mixtures such as agar, gelatin, or konjac and flavored with a wide variety of fruit flavorings. Use in other countries and regions. Malaysia. There are 3 major cities that have diverse types of mooncakes: Georgetown, Kuala Lumpur, and Sabah. Mooncakes are quite similar to the traditional Chinese. However, many prefer to add 100% pure Hunan lotus seed to maintain the quality of mooncake. The most popular types, especially in Kuala Lumpur, are white lotus seed paste cake, snow skins, and black sesame with yolk. Indonesia. In Indonesia, there are several main types of mooncakes quantify from the traditional to the modern mooncakes. The very traditional mooncake has been there ever since the Chinese and Japanese entered Indonesia. They are circular like a moon, white and thinner than regular mooncake. Fillings may include pork, chocolate, cheese, milk, durian, jackfruit, and many other exotic fruits made into a paste. This type of mooncake is widely available all year long, while the regular modern mooncakes are usually only sold around the mid-autumn festival season. Japan. Mooncakes in Japan are known as jeppei, a direct translation of the Chinese name. They are associated with Chinese culture and are sold all year round, mainly in Japan's Chinatowns. Kazuki red bean paste is the most popular filling for these mooncakes, but other sorts of beans, as well as chestnut, are also used. Vietnam. In Vietnam, mooncakes are known as BNH Trung Thursday, literally mid-autumn cake. Vietnamese mooncakes are usually sold in either individually or in a set of 4. There are 2 kinds of mooncake, BNH NNG baked mooncake and BNH do sticky rice mooncake. It can be said that BNH NNG and BNH do are 2 special kinds of cake in Vietnam. They are widely popular and are sold only during the mid-autumn festival season. Vietnamese mooncakes are often in the shape of a circle 10 centimeters in diameter or a square length of about 78 centimeters and 45 centimeters thick. Larger sizes are not uncommon. Their designs largely resemble that of their Chinese counterpart, though some other images, such as the sao with cub, fish, shrimp, etc. can also be found. Vietnamese mooncakes have 2 basic parts: crust and filling. The ingredients usually consist of jam, dried sausage, mung bean paste, salt, sugar, cooking oil, sugared lard, lotus seed, watermelon seed, etc. Compared to other variants, Vietnamese mooncake's flavor is more on the sweet side. Thus, to balance it, salted egg yolk is often added. They can be baked or eaten immediately. BNH NNG baked mooncake is made from wheat flour, cooking oil, and simple syrup boiled with malt. After being filled with various combinations of salted egg yolk, dried sausage, mung bean paste, salt, sugar, cooking oil, sugared pig fat, lotus seed, watermelon seed, it will be brushed with egg wash, then baked in the oven. The egg wash will protect the crust of the cake from drying out and create the aroma of the cake. The cakes have to be rotated constantly in the oven to prevent burning. BNH do sticky rice mooncake is easier to make than BNH NNG. The crust and filling are pre-cooked. The crust is made from roasted glutinous rice flour, pomelo blossom water or vanilla and simple syrup. After malaxating rice flour, filling similar to that of baked mooncake is stuffed inside the crust, and then the cake is put into the mold dusted with a thin layer of flour to prevent sticking to fingers. The cake can be used immediately without any further steps. BNH do is not as popular as BNH NNG, however. Taiwan. Taiwanese-style mooncake. The most traditional mooncake found within Taiwan is filled with sweetened red bean paste, sometimes with mochi in the center. The most common traditional mooncakes coming from Taiwan are filled mung bean ludo or taro paste, generally with a salted duck egg yolk in the mung bean mooncakes, and either salted duck egg or a savory treat in the taro mooncakes. Modern, more trendy Taiwanese mooncakes are wide in variety that include low-fat, lard-free and ice cream versions. Popular modern flavors include green tea, chocolate, strawberry, and tiramisu. Thailand. In Thailand, mooncakes in Thai are sold in Thai Chinese bakeries during festival season. In Bangkok, traditional and modern mooncakes are not limited to Chinatown on Illiterate Road, but they are also found in stalls of large supermarkets. Singapore. In Singapore, mooncakes comes in all kinds of flavors ranging from the traditional baked ones to the teochew flaky ones to the soft snow skin. The base fillings are usually lotus paste, white lotus paste or red bean paste. There are also a variety of other ingredients like double or single salted duck egg yolks, macadamia nuts, osmanthus, orange, and melon seeds. It has become a habit to give away mooncakes in beautiful boxes as corporate gifts or to parents. Recent history. Maxim Group MX and Winhua are the best-known producers of mooncakes, with Maxim being the top-selling brand in Hong Kong for 19 consecutive years. Maxim has been known for its lava custard mooncakes, which were extremely popular in mainland China, as well as its July sell-out sales of coupons, each coupon redeemable for a box of mooncake in August-September. In recent years there has been criticism of the high-calorie content of mooncakes. For instance, a typical lotus seed paste mooncake with 2 salted egg yolks has 890 calories,